discretion is advised.
What up? It's your girl Sid, and I got with me a special guest. I got with me all the way live and direct, Keo. You find him on NBS Central. He also has another show. What's up, Keo? How you doing today?
Yo, what's going on, man? Good to be here tonight.
Yeah, welcome to the Sim Podcast Show. Yes, it's an honor to have you on the show tonight. Yeah, how was your day today?
It's been busy. Long day at work. Then I was able to catch game 2 between the Heat and the Celtics Eastern Conference Finals. Then I watched some Thursday night football with the Browns and Bengals. Then during the game, I was with me and the homie Justin on the MBS brand. We did an exclusive interview with Mr. Spencer, Impact Wrestling referee, and we had a long interview with him. Now finishing up the night on the Sin Podcast Show.
Great. Thank you so much for taking time out to be on my show. It's really an honor and a pleasure. Thank you so much. Yeah, me too. I had a busy day. You know, I had lots to do. I went to work. Unwind. I'm glad you were able to make it on the show. Short notice. Daddy Bandana. Hopefully he'll be on later. But stepping in is Keo. Thank you for coming on again. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. I know I was talking to you going back to the conference. We thought there wasn't even going to be a game, right? Remember a lot, there was like, I don't know, like people thought there was going to be a game, but you always thought there was going to still be a game. And now that the games have started, do you think like there might still be a chance of the NBA not making it all the way through?
No, they're gonna make it through. The NBA is the only sport that is going under the most safest precautions out there right now as far as their testing goes. They're in a bubble, so I would be surprised if somebody does get tested positive. They're not gonna stop it. There hasn't been no positive tests in the NBA since they went in the bubble. So, and anybody that leaves the bubble will get tested. So that's not even in the conversation right now at all. If it even stops, there's no talk of that in any NBA reports groups out there of the game even stopping. So I'm confident it continues and it moves forward, and it's been a success so far.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that we were able to get the NBA back because we need that, especially, you know, since it was getting kind of dry and nothing really to watch. I thought, you know, what did you think about, I thought with the whole, I don't know, I'm not going to really go into it too much, but, you know, it's still a lot of stuff going on as far as Black Lives Matter. I'm glad they showed up for that. But when I thought they were going to do the strike, I thought it was going to go a little bit longer, but it didn't. And then we are going into the NBA playoffs, which is good. I do see still the Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, but I feel like it could have been a little bit more. Are you excited about the playoffs starting? I guess tomorrow's going to be game 1 with the Nuggets versus the Lakers. How do you feel about that game?
I'm always excited when it comes to the playoffs. It's the Eastern Conference and Western Conference Finals, so a step closer to the NBA Finals. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not gonna miss it, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's gonna be a good game. Who do you got with that game? It's the Nuggets and the Lakers. I know you're a LeBron fan. So, who do you got? The Nuggets or the Lakers in tomorrow's game?
I got the Lakers, man. You kidding me? The Nuggets just finished a 7-game series, and the Lakers get all the rest they want. LeBron gets all the rest he wants. AD gets all the rest he wants. The whole entire team gets all the rest they want. And they ready, man. I see no way that the Nuggets gonna win this series. I got the Lakers in 5. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually sweep the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be a good game. Everybody check your local listings to see when that game starts. I definitely look forward to it. We'll see what happens. I am glad they are still going along with the Black Lives Matter, but we'll see what goes along with the NBA Finals. It's definitely starting off to be good. Who is your like? Okay, I know like right now you really don't have like a. Do you have like a favorite team? I know you like LeBron James, but who would you consider your basketball team?
I don't have a basketball team. I'm just a fan of players. That's where I am.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair, fair, fair. We'll go with that. Definitely. Let's go into like what's going on in the news. There's a lot of going in the news. I'm glad right now. Thank God for all you guys in California. We made it out. It's still fires going on. Definitely sending my prayers out to everyone affected by the fires, all the way to Vacaville, down to LA, and throughout California. As of right now, thank God the air has finally cleared up compared to last week. It was like orange outside. I don't know. Everyone it saw that it was real orange and eerie. It felt like we were on Mars or somewhere else. Now it's finally clearing up, and I'm really happy about that. And I just want to say, I send my prayers out to those though that did lose their homes or that did have effect by this fire because it was really devastating. And I don't know. I'm glad. Aren't you kind of glad the air is better now, Keo? Where you're at, you're in California. Do you see the
Yeah,
difference?
yeah, it's a huge difference. It rained. It rained today and the day before, so I think it took away most of that bad air quality out there. So I'm glad that it's back to normal now.
Yeah, it's a little bit of rain, which does help. I wish it would rain a lot more so that we can get, more of that rain because we do need that rain, especially now since it's really dry out there and this is what's causing a lot of the fires to happen. So definitely hoping that, that happens. Also, I know me and you also we were talking about the new hamburger meal that Travis Scott has out in McDonald's, which is really hot. I know you said you have to go sicko mode to eat that hamburger. Do you think like the whole experience? How would you describe the Travis Scott meal?
It's good. It's really good. I had it today actually. And I think it's one of the best burgers out there right now, and everything's perfect with it when it comes to the quarter pounder in general. And when I go to McDonald's, I never get quarter pounders. I think quarter pounders are nasty, actually. But when I heard about the Travis Scott burger, I was like, man, I'm gonna try this. I want to see what it's all about, and it was better than I thought. It over exceeded my expectations. I just like the shredded lettuce. It has its own sauce to it with melted cheese. Um, the bacon is like cut up. It's not like a whole bacon you put on there like most hamburgers do. But I think it's a dope burger, and I highly recommended it. And then you have the fries with it. Obviously, you get a Sprite also because you know, Travis Scott is from Houston, and you know, Sprite is definitely popular down there. So
Yeah.
I prefer right now. I prefer the Travis Scott burger over a lot of burgers out there right now. So hell yeah, it gets cute. It gets a plus for me, and I'm loving it, man. And if
So would you
somebody asks me,
give
if
it two
somebody
thumbs
asks,
up?
I'm giving it 10 thumbs up. You kidding me? Travis
Wow.
Scott burger, man. Let's go.
Wow. I don't know about 10 thumbs up, but it was okay. I give the Travis Scott burger a B, actually, because I had a lot of burgers in the past. It doesn't compare to a lot of them, but it comes close for McDonald's. And I do give it up for Travis Scott, and he gets my vote because I love bacon burgers. I love Sprite and I love fries. So that's basically the kind of meal I would get anyways. When I do eat hamburgers, I eat bacon, burger, fries, and Sprite. But so I'm on board with that. So definitely big ups to Travis Scott. I don't give it all the way two thumbs up. I give it like a B. You give it an A, but we'll meet in the middle. Definitely, everyone try the Travis Scott. See how you like it. It's one of the things I think you should always try something. So it's all right. It's cool. But in other news, I know I saw this because I was like going Travis Scott and the Kardashians. I don't know, like I guess the Kardashians are trying to get like some type of promo, but I guess recently it was really kind of cute because Chloe actually dressed up like Kris Jenner and she was like pretend like she was her. But she kind of like I guess she had like a lot of paparazzi full because she was like pretending like she was like stealing alcohol, going into the alley and doing different stuff. It was all a prank. It wasn't even Kris Jenner. So I just thought that was kind of I don't know do you ever have you ever seen the Kardashians, Kia?
No, I
No.
only pay
Yeah.
t- I only pay attention to the Kardashians when it involves my dog Kanye West. That's the only time I pay attention to the Kardashians.
Anyways, I guess they were pranking. Definitely, guys, go online, check that out. There was a prank involving, Kris Jenner, but I thought it was kind of cute. But anyways, in other news, I know you're a big Trump fan, and the election's coming up. Everyone vote. There's a lot of mixed controversy with Trump and Biden. I just want the best person to win. And, right now the country ain't doing all so well. It's all right. It could be better. So we're definitely going to see what happens. But I guess Trump recently, not only did he have a rally in the building with a bunch of people and then they didn't have masks, but he recently, Woodward is like a famous reporter that reports everything going on, like with different presidencies that gone on through history. He interviews them and he tries to get dirt on them to see if they will say something in regards to what's going on in the White House. So recently, reporter Woodward, he um he went on he went on he went on he was on they had this on CNN. They were talking about it, but they were saying how I don't know, did you hear about how Trump said he downplayed the whole COVID and how he even like admitted on tape that he said that the COVID was actually more dangerous than he said it was in the beginning. And the only reason he said that it wasn't so dangerous is so people wouldn't be scared about the COVID. I don't know, like, right now we're still going through the COVID. Like a lot of people don't want to talk about it or think about it, but we're still going through the COVID. You still got to wear the mask. And we have this coming forward with the president saying in his own words that he downplayed the COVID the whole time, which is kind of shocking. And I don't know. How did you hear about that, Kia?
No, I did not hear about that.
Yeah, it was on CNN. There is a book actually coming out that Woodward wrote about Trump and how, the discussions they had. I don't know. It's kind of crazy how like a president would be giving all this information to a reporter, knowing that it might backfire on him. But everyone check out the book. It's called Play It Down, Donald Trump. It talks about everything that Donald Trump interview had during that time. Definitely an interesting book. Another reader that I'm looking forward to reading. Again, everyone vote. We'll see what happens. Definitely can't wait till the elections coming up in November. Make sure you guys vote, get your voice heard, and we're going to see what happens with that. But in other news, yeah, Cardi B. We all know about Cardi B. Everyone's heard about it, but did you? Okay, babe, you heard about Cardi B and what happened with Cardi B. What did you think when you heard about Cardi B getting the divorce from Offset? Did you expect that to happen, or were you shocked?
I wasn't surprised. I thought I the only thing I was surprised about was why didn't it happen sooner? I knew this was
Yeah.
gonna happen. I knew it wasn't gonna last long, and um, it is what it is, man. And I wish the best of luck to both of them, and it just doesn't get any better after that because now Cardi, she's trying to get full custody of their daughter Culture also. So it ain't looking good for Offset right now. So and she wants him to play child support also. So it just doesn't get better for Offset. So we'll see what happens as things transpires.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what happens. Last thing I know, she said she was gonna try to work it out. I know they're going back and forth because the whole thing is like, when he cheated on her in the beginning, when they had broke up and then they got together and they got married again. He said that she found out she was cheating the whole time, which a lot of people had speculated, which might have been the reason why they broke up. So the whole time they were cheating, he was cheating on her. This is the whole reason why they broke up, which is not surprising because we saw that coming, with Cardi B and the whole thing with the breakup. So I am actually hoping, in the safety of Culture, I'm hoping everything does work out, like you said. I wasn't really shocked, but I was like you said, I kind of, was shocked because like I follow Cardi B and I follow a lot of artists that are online. And when you see Cardi B's story on Instagram, you would never think that she had like these problems going on with Offset, like on I guess on camera, which was I guess in front of Instagram. She made it like they were a happy family, even though it kind of felt like they were kind of distant when they showed some scenes with her and she did have the camera on her. But I didn't think like it was gonna come to an end right now because the way she portrayed on Instagram, like they were happy and she just had the birthday party with Culture. But I guess you can't change somebody's stripes. You can't change a leopard's stripes. And if they want to play, they're gonna play. And Offset is the type of person that wants to play. So fortunately, Cardi B, I'm pretty sure Cardi B gonna move on. I'm hoping that for a family, they are able to work it out, and for their baby, everything works out. So big ups to them. Definitely sending prayers out to Cardi B. Hopefully, for the baby's sake, they work it out. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Did you hear about another divorce that happened with Ray J and Princess? I thought they were already divorced, but did you hear about that?
I heard about it. I don't know the whole details behind it, but I did hear about it though.
Yeah. So apparently, at first, I guess, Princess filed divorce on Ray J. I don't know if I think Ray J's still playing games. He ain't tired of He ain't hung up this hat yet. It might be the same thing with Offset and Cardi B, but I know that she wanted to initially, and then finally he said, "Okay, we're just gonna like. I want her to be happy. I don't want to see her sad." So they weren't happy. So best of luck to them. This happens, it's really sad that this has to happen because, like a lot of couples you see in the spotlight, we don't know what goes on, like Beyonce, Jay-Z, all these couples. It's sad how, everything has to play out in front of the camera and the kids are involved. So I'm definitely hoping everything works out. Definitely Ray J too, because they have a baby. And Princess is from the Bay, so I know she's not gonna put up with it. And I definitely, big ups to them. So I'm hoping everything works out with them. Another couple, which, it's crazy all these couples that are breaking up. Another couple was Rustin Kelly and Casey Midwest. She's a singer. He's also, entertainer. They reached a divorce settlement. They're actually gonna go ahead. You know what's crazy with them? Casey, which is an entertainer, she will get like 84% of the proceeds, and he will get the rest, which doesn't seem like a lot. And they also were only married like a short amount of time, like Cardi B and Offset. They were only married for 2 years. Cardi B and Offset, I didn't even know it seemed like they've been together for a long time, but they were only married for like 3 years. So it's I don't know. Definitely, I'm surprised they made it this 3 years because all the stuff they've been going through. But definitely hoping, it's the best for them. But yeah. In other news, babe. So I know the NFL is coming up soon, right? Are you ready for the NFL?
The NFL started last week.
The NFL already started last week. How are you feeling about the NFL right now? I know your Cowboys didn't win. We didn't really talk about that too much. How are you feeling about the NFL so far? Who do you think is gonna make it?
I'm excited about it, man. I am really happy about the NFL. The NFL, they pulled it off the first week. They proved a lot of people wrong. They said a lot of people were so skeptical and negative, saying there's going to be no NFL season. Well, look what happened. There's an NFL season, and the week one was a success. The ratings were up on Fox, and a lot of NFL fans were so excited about it. Sports fans are so excited about it. Sports fans are so excited about it. They don't even care what happens in the NBA. For me, I do because I'm a big sports fan. I follow everything. Obviously, I care. But some people have told me I'm all about NFL right now. I could care less what happens in the NBA. And all the people said that, oh, there needs to be a bubble, safety protocols and all that. But guess what? NFL did that. They took care of it, and it is moving on. Week one was a success. You haven't heard anything about no negative test. I mean, anybody testing positive or anything like that. We're into the second week right now. So football is definitely back. There hasn't been any news about anybody testing positive or anything like that. No bubble or anything. So the NFL, they're smart. They didn't care what people said about the outsiders, what they said, because the NFL knows they got their own health experts and all that. And on top of that, they're starting to allow fans back into the stadiums. In tonight's game, there was a good amount of a capacity of fans in the Browns versus a Bengals game in the stadium. So shout out to the NFL, shout out to Roger Goodell. Week one was a huge success, and we moving on, man. Like it never left.
Yeah, that's surprising. I'm all about, bringing it back because I know recently they had a strike. Like the people, like you never think about the people in the concession stands and the people that sell the snacks. Like they're the ones that are getting affected by the not having the fans there because they're actually not working. Even though they have the virtual fans, there's no concession stand needed because the people are at home. And I'm all about trying to bring the fans and the sports back. I just want everybody to be safe. Everybody wear your mask. Make sure you wear your mask and make sure you're safe and make sure you just keep your precautions because this COVID thing is still real. So definitely, I'm excited too. And it seems kind of weird because like normally we would be like going into more like the NFL season, like the NBA season kind of got cut off and then restarted. So it's kind of weird, but I watch both. I'm more of an NBA fan, even though you're more of an NFL fan. I just watch NFL, but I really like the Warriors, even though they're not in it this year. Kind of sad, but I'm definitely a sports fan as far as just watching the game, as far as the NFL goes, and I'm excited to see what happens. But did you want to go ahead and give your shout outs for the night, Kia, before we go?
Yeah, shout out to you, and everything you do over there at the Sim Podcast Show, and then shout out to the entire MBS brand. Make sure you tune into MBS Central. Follow us on all social media platforms. Man, it has been a long week. It's been a long night. I'm ready to wrap it up, call it a night. Man, I've done 3 shows in the past 2 days, man. I did one last night with MBS. Let's talk about it. I did the interview with earlier, not even probably a little bit, not even an hour ago. I did the interview with Daniel Spencer, Impact Wrestling referee, with hosted by my dog Justin. Then an hour later, I come back on the Sin Podcast Show, man. So it's been a long night, and I'm glad I actually have a day off tomorrow, so I get a lot of rest.
Yeah, big ups to you. Thanks for coming on the show again. Hopefully, Danny will be back later. We'll have more stuff to talk about. Definitely stay in tune. Everyone, stay up, stay focused, stay safe. Make sure you wear your mask, keep your distance. And yeah, make sure you tap in with me. Sim Podcast. Follow me on Sim Coleman. Also, check out my last show. I did have an interview with a guy by the name of Joski. Big ups to him. Probably have more guests on my show and more. Stay tuned, y'all. Thanks so much, Keo. And we out. Peace. Yeah. Thank you so much.